book answers the age-old question of what would happen if John Wick suffered a debilitating stroke that removed his ability to use firearms, triplicating his muscle mass and made him white. Sledge is a force of nature, superhumanly strong and enduring. But above all, Sledge is a goddamn liar. Painted a funny and confusing picture in my head.
So, you're straight, huh? Yep.
This happens frequently.
This just in. The Vitamin Kid is at it again, responding to Joe Lewis's pointed remark regarding his new tattoo. The Vitamin Kid fired back, saying, and I quote, "I'm gonna take a big old chomp out of Mr. Lewis's taint." When asked to comment on what a taint was, the kid...
I'm too grossed out. I feel like a blind man at an orgy, not exactly sure what I'm getting myself into.
The news, Big Bad Legend Amusement Park, censored yet again from all major stations after releasing their new song, Never Finished a Man. Well, I've been working, tugging and jerking, stroking his gland.
By Janelle Shekiki, bring 2 ex-drill sergeants flying across the Atlantic to make some Make-A-Wish kid's dream come true.
No, sir! You little piece of shit, you look like...
Mental lobotomy. To demonstrate its effectiveness, we shall use a live subject. First, removing the patient's perineum, or colloquially known as the taint.
Why the taint?
Next,
The serial abortion clinic cerebral bullied as a kid. Like most people named Jimmy, he likes to jerk off in strange places and hunt women to kill.
I jerk off in the porta shitter.
An unsuccessful redneck orgy leaves 3 dead, and fugitives Jimmy and Charlene fleeing into the Appalachian woods. In other news, sexually hostile nu metal band Abusement Park is booed off the stage at local charity Make-A-Wish event. More to come. If I had...
He goes outside to find Zoid having its way with one of the cows, his prize cow, Betsy. And this scene had me laughing so hard. Ugh. I feel so bad. Yeah, what that guy said. It has the power to move us to
bitch!
I was gonna...
Motherfucker!
Look, and I'm still not even sure what she thinks about the Dutch. Chewing with your mouth open. Or global warming. Well written, too. I had to stop what I was doing because I didn't want to mess up my 9-day edging streak. I was caking up and bricking up faster than I thought possible. Expect plenty of extreme horror staples. Vivid over-the-top violence.
I can't believe
torture,
you've done this.
Ripping the peen. Cannibalism. And ejaculating in strange places. This book is almost zombie-like horde. It's a dystopian future where the common man nowhere fast. A group of thieves go on a killing and robbing spree, getting their dick moisture on everything they can when they happen upon a mistake that will cost them dearly. Another good supernatural story.
Stop fucking around, the sign read.
There will never pretty rocky relationship.
Officially pissed me to fuck off, baby. You've officially pissed me to fuck off. You're a scum.
It actually couldn't be much.
Riggs! Murtaugh! You're off the case! You're on a cursed ground, you two, and now I've got the commissioner breathing down my ass!
It begins with him lopping off some titties from a cadaver in front of an audience in a surgical class.
Mom made pancakes.
He speaks to the corpse.
If you've ever wanted to experience the thrill of being hunted by cracked-out murder hobos, you better...
The survivors, each in turn. Right, no matter what, don't eat any of it. This a fruit, it is a poisonous...
One thing. It seems our protagonists are on the menu.
Cool and hella masculine. So normally...
I don't need to date everything that moves.
Into the camera.
I'm sick of playing the field.
What genre of book do you usually read?
Yeah, I'm not really much of a fantasy reader myself. I'm usually more of a horror guy. But for you, I'll make an exception. Raptornator, the tale of 4 young children displaced by the horrors of World War II, when one discovers a magical wardrobe that...
Oh, fuck.
Listen, I did several tours overseas. The things I saw, the things I did. Nick left her to fill in the blanks with scenarios he could not form into words. During my last tour, my best friend died in my arms. I almost got myself and 2 other Marines killed trying to save his life.
perineum can be difficult to remove at times.
Sir, you're missing
requiring
the taint.
multiple strikes.
That's not the taint. You're missing
Multiple
the taint.
well-placed strikes.
You're missing the taint.
To remove the
You're missing
taint.
the taint.
I returned home empty and distant. I cut off my family and friends. Into a new home and discover an old terrifying mirror.
I'm retarded?
Had the world not gone to shit, I'd be gone. When the disease went rampant, I was only surviving out of necessity. Driven by some unknown force I wasn't aware of. Nick drew in a deep breath and then exhaled slowly. His next words would be those of a man dropping his defenses. For the first time, something Nick believed he would never do. But Kate needed those words. Then I met you. Suddenly, I had a purpose again. I had a reason to wake up every morning, to stay vigilant.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is day 2 of the No Sleep Challenge, where I'm raising money for the Kids Who Can't See Shit Foundation. Every like.
Today we're talking about, I can't even say the name of the book on YouTube.
Son goes on a violent rampage against the mob. Looks like we're eating Italian. An itch that...
Hey, son. What are you building there?
Oh, this? This is my dick brick.
I'll rip your arm off and beat you to death with it. I've done it before.
If you kill me, he groaned, you'll never... Folks, unlike most of the things I read that leave me feeling like I just chugged a quart of Drano, this book Saul is the kind of guy who eats asparagus the long way and will use a dog as a meat shield. And a
All right, son. How about we go outside?
Hey, Dad, listen to this new song.
But before I can speak, the inmates all start pinching their butt cheeks. Together, pinching their butt cheeks.
One of them definitely kills an infant, which is not fun. But I'll tell you what is fun, this week's sponsor.
Now a word from today's sponsor.
Are you sick and... But in all honesty, pointed at him.
I told you this would happen. Yes, you did. He failed and paid the price. That's callous. You're willing to sacrifice your troops that easily? A fellow Mogroth, no less. I didn't sacrifice him,
Zegroff said, appearing genuinely confused.
Destiny tested him, and he was found wanting.
How to Catch a Crawfish as told by Rufus Wheeler. It's such a weird name. Who was tricked by a woman named Amelia into accidentally jerking it in front of a hidden camera. The classic bait and switch. Yeah.
What they call a penal pod, where he hopefully will never get free and again. The Zoid is the last of his kind, and you can guess what they do as kind of their racial trait. By his name, you can guess.
Psychotic break leading to the spontaneous loss of his penis.
You motherfuckers! You're dead!
Thank you.
I'm dry! Motherfucker!
So that's funny. On a rampage, indiscriminate rampage through Earth. And this doesn't sound funny as I'm describing it, but...
Jimmy, that was low. I said I'm sorry. I think you may have broken my dick. Charlotte killed a weird-ass, unwanted touching and penetration gang that busted his cheeks years ago.
The city of this portion of meat is amazing. A true testament to how the human body can be designed to bend to my will. I force my blade into her perineum only for it to elongate with grace. Upwards into her...
Brotherly competition.
Oh, fuck. Punish me, mistress. I deserve it.
Corey groaned. After several flails of the flogger, Corey winced after each whack of it. Stop moving, bitch! This keeps employees alert, productive, and unable to masturbate for prolonged periods of time.
3 times the violence. I'm gonna cover you in my violent ends. Pushing the gag reflex to the max, cause I'm gonna... Let's just say I'm collecting moisture. And by moisture, I mean blood.
Violent end. A woman finds herself failing to escape an endless alley, just like I fail at fatherhood.
Like, oh, new life emerging on this planet, then here comes Zoid and just ruins everything.
And let's just say that brains aren't the only things these zombies are after. The ethos of this island is fascinating and eerie, sort of like a furry con, but with less FBI agents present. Characters, it just felt so good.
You okay?
Damon climbed on top of Candy's frail body and pulled off her eye patch. Her eye was an oozing mess that made Damon gag. The stench coming from her face was the worst smell Damon had ever had to suffer through. He tried to refrain himself from vomiting all over her face, but he couldn't. Everything he had eaten that day came spewing out of his mouth, all over her face. Candy tried to squirm loose from Damon's grip.
There, sort of like eating Taco Bell, but without leaving a mess for someone else to clean up. Oh,
Fucking
steal!
steal!
Thing for... They're on the trail of the Zoid. And they discover, as they're following Zoid's trail of destruction, more and more animals that have been decimated by the alien.
The final kill, just as a... I'm gonna be generic here, involves a frozen chicken, some weird drugs, and breaking off somebody's D.
Breaking news! Amusement park bassist Duke Loyalty found dead in the Appalachian woods. Hot off the back of their band's new single, WAD, or Whole Ass Stick. Duke was found face down, ass up, and full of...
In with my pants hiked up and butt cheeks clenched to the max. But man, was I spilled.
What are you looking at? Daddy, help me! Help me for fuck's sake!
Intestines littered the... An old woman is being abused at her care home and finds solace in her memories of her youth.
Back over here! Give me your badge! Get in your badge right now! You're off the case!
To me. I know, said Jack. He's like literally a Nazi. I feel like I am going to have to sell my vinyl of Meat is Murder and give the money to BLM.
Guys, thanks for watching. It's been a fun, only about a month. We'll see what we get next month, guys. Stay tuned. We got more books on the way.